Steph Curry hasn't just changed the game of basketball, he's completely revolutionized it. Just like Michael Jordan took the game to the air, Curry has stretched it beyond imagination with his otherworldly shooting. The numbers don't lie, but it's not just about statistics, it's about influence. Where kids once dreamed of soaring through the air like Jordan, they now spend countless hours perfecting their long-range shots like Steph. This baby-faced assassin has single-handedly shifted the paradigm of what's possible on a basketball court, and perhaps most remarkably, he's forced the entire NBA to adapt to his style, turning what was once considered a bad shot into basketball gospel. The transformation of Steph Curry is nothing short of extraordinary, folks. When he first stepped onto an NBA court, skeptics saw a scrawny, undersized guard who might not survive the physical demands of the league. But what they didn't see was the relentless work happening behind the scenes. Day after day, before games, after practices, this man was grinding in the weight room. The skinny kid from Davidson transformed himself into an elite athlete who can withstand the brutal 82-game season. His dedication to strength training isn't just about lifting weights, it's about building armor for his style of play. And let me tell you, watching Curry now navigate through screens, absorb contact, and maintain his balance through impossible shots, it's clear that this physical metamorphosis has been absolutely crucial to his success. When we talk about basketball greatness, the resume has to match the eye test, and folks, Curry's achievements are simply staggering. 4 NBA championships in a dynasty era that he built from the ground up, 2 MVP awards, including the first ever unanimous selection. Think about that for a moment. 10 All-Star appearances, each one more deserved than the last. The all-time three-point record shattered. And just when you thought his trophy case was full, he added that elusive Olympic gold medal in 2024, leading Team USA with performances that left the world in awe. But here's what's truly remarkable. He's still adding to his legacy. This isn't a finished story, ladies and gentlemen. The baby-faced assassin is still out there, hunting for more accolades, still pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Ladies and gentlemen, what we're seeing with Steph Curry is something basketball has never witnessed before, the phenomenon known as gravity. Watch closely as 2, sometimes 3 defenders are magnetized to his presence, even when he doesn't have the ball. This is the Curry effect in full force. The moment he crosses half court, entire defensive schemes crumble into chaos. What makes him truly lethal is his perpetual motion, a basketball version of a heat-seeking missile. Just when defenders catch their breath thinking they've contained him, Curry explodes into action, materializing for a split second to release another dagger from downtown. This isn't just basketball anymore, folks. It's psychological warfare, and in this game of cat and mouse, Curry is always 3 steps ahead, orchestrating the defense like a puppet master with an invisible string. In the history of basketball, no one, and I mean no one, has redefined the parameters of shooting range quite like Steph Curry. We're talking about a man who casually pulls up from the logo like others shoot free throws. His pregame routines have become must-see entertainment, with fans packing arenas early just to witness his legendary warm-ups. But here's what sets him apart. These aren't just circus shots or showboating displays. Every seemingly impossible heave is practiced thousands of times, perfected through countless hours in empty gyms. What was once considered basketball blasphemy is now standard operating procedure for this sharpshooter. The three-point line for Curry, that's just a suggestion. He's playing a different game on a different planet, and the rest of the basketball world is still trying to catch up. What truly separates the great from the legendary is what happens between the ears, and Steph Curry's mental mastery is absolutely extraordinary. Watch him in the biggest moments. That signature mouthpiece chew, the calm demeanor, the unwavering focus. While others might crumble under pressure, Curry seems to find his comfort zone in chaos. His basketball IQ is off the charts, processing defensive schemes and making split-second decisions that leave coaches scratching their heads. This isn't just about talent anymore, folks. This is about a player who knows exactly who he is, what he can do, and most importantly, how to execute under the brightest lights. The phrase ice in his veins doesn't do justice to Curry's mental fortitude. This man has liquid nitrogen flowing through him. In an era of super teams and player empowerment, Steph Curry has shown us what true leadership looks like. The way he carries himself on and off the court is nothing short of exemplary. Despite being the greatest shooter in history, you'll never see him put himself above the team. His willingness to share the spotlight, to celebrate his teammates' success as if it were his own, has created a culture that's become the envy of the NBA. The smile might fool you, but make no mistake, this is a killer competitor who's found the perfect balance between humility and swagger. He's proof that you don't need to pound your chest or talk trash to be a dominant force in this league. And perhaps most impressively, he's done it all while remaining true to himself, never compromising his values for success. Every superhero has an origin story, and for Steph Curry, that transformative moment came at the Mecca of basketball, Madison Square Garden. Going up against Raymond Felton, something clicked that night. Something awakened in the baby-faced assassin. The hesitation in his game vanished, replaced by an audacious confidence that would become his trademark. This wasn't just another regular season game, this was the birth of a basketball revolution. The crowd, the atmosphere, the stakes, it all culminated in a performance that put the entire league on notice. That night, Curry didn't just score points, he announced his arrival as a force that would change basketball forever. The disrespect was no longer subtle, it was a full-blown assault on everything we thought we knew about the game. What we see on game night is just the tip of the iceberg, folks. Steph Curry's commitment to his craft is the stuff of legend. We're talking about a man who revolutionized pregame routines, turning warm-ups into must-watch events. His training sessions are a masterclass in precision and purpose. Every dribble, every shot, every movement has intention behind it. The handles, the footwork, the conditioning, it's all meticulously crafted through countless hours of repetition. This isn't just practice, this is artistry in motion, and what makes it truly remarkable is how he's constantly pushing the boundaries, innovating new drills and techniques that others can only dream of attempting. The result, a player who's just as dangerous in the fourth quarter as he is in the first, ready to unleash basketball chaos at a moment's notice. Ladies and gentlemen, what we're witnessing isn't just about basketball anymore, it's about inspiration. Steph Curry has given hope to every kid who's been told they're too small, too weak, or too anything to make it. He's proof that the game isn't just about physical dominance, it's about skill, dedication, and heart. His influence has stretched far beyond the NBA hardwood, changing how an entire generation approaches the game. Walk into any gym, any playground across the globe, and you'll see kids trying to emulate his impossible shots, his fancy handles, his quick release. He's made the beautiful game even more beautiful, more accessible, more magical. This isn't just a player changing the game, this is a cultural icon reshaping the very soul of basketball. And that, folks, is the true measure of greatness.